think she's used to me by now. It's been 30 years we've been together this fall.
All right.
Looking at the viewfinder and see if we can see the top of my head.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then. Well, hell, these are screw tops. That's some good shit right there. All you gotta do is unscrew the cap. Well, how y'all doing, folks? It's PawPaw again. Got a very good friend of mine, Tad Barber, sitting here with me. Tad, say hello, Tad.
Hello, Tad.
He raises cattle and hay, and got a beautiful place down on the local river. And I keep threatening to go down there and go fishing sometime. Seems like the further I go, the behinder I get. Anyway, we were sitting here and I was letting him sample some of my homemade wine, and I wanted his opinion on a batch because it's been sitting in the. I actually put a bottle in the refrigerator for about a month, but then I had to take it out because I needed room for something else. I had two other jugs that were still sitting where I made them. That's behind the door in the bathroom where not much light get to them. The temperature's constant. And this is white grape peach, and y'all know that's my favorite. So I asked him to try it, and this was made on May 5th. And for those of you that ask, Papa, how do you store your wine? I said, I don't store it, I make it to drink. Thing is, all I did with this is once it was made, I just tightened the lid and left it sitting there. Wasn't nothing to do. Wasn't nothing to it. And so we're going to let Tad be our sampler today. Here's one that I started, let's see here.
That's the one that was in the refrigerator.
This one is in the refrigerator. Now, I've not done anything to this. I don't use no fancy pills or none of that stuff. I'm going to let him tell us what he thinks about that taste.
Delicious.
Delicious. Hey, coming right there from the expert.
I ain't no expert, but
Now here's another one. Made the same day, the same way. Oh, my God, I'd knock you down. And this was made on May 5th. And he said there was a little bit of difference between the taste of them, so we'll see what he says about that.
that to me just seems sweeter.
Sweeter? Okay. And here's one he hasn't tasted. But all three of these was made at the same time.
By golly, that tastes different too.
Does it? Well, I might need to sample that.
I mean, they're all three good, but they got something a little different. I don't know. I wouldn't pour none of it out.
That tastes more of a. It's not quite as sweet. Anyhow, Tad said, I sure do wish I could find some store-bought wine that was as good as this homemade wine. And Tad makes their homemade wine. Tad, tell them the problem you have with your wine.
I can't keep it at home. My mom loves it. She'll drink a glass of it before she goes to bed, and she says she sleeps better.
Heck yeah. Well, he was saying he couldn't find any store-bought wine that he liked. And I said, oh yeah, there is. So we ran down to Walmart and got some Southern twang and some, give me some sugar. Now, those of you not from the South, you may not know what give me some sugar means. It means come here, give me some sugar. That's what your grandmother or your aunt or whatever would say to you, because she wants you to give her a kiss. And I haven't been drinking any wine since I've been in the hospital, but I am going to have some of this. All right, Dale, that is sweet muscadine wine.
It's good.
It's good, but you know what?
Yours is better.
I was about to say.
Was we supposed to eat some cheese or swish some water before?
Hell no. We're too redneck. Anyway, thing is, this wine, when I catch sugar on sale, this wine costs 49 cents a bottle. Okay, a 750 milliliter bottle. My homemade wine cost us, if I'm using apple juice, because it's only 99 cents. But if I'm using apple juice instead of this white grape peach, it costs 49 cents a bottle. 750 milliliter bottle to make it. And these bottles cost $6.98. Yeah,
Yep, it was right at
$6.98. Of course, those you fine wine connoisseurs will say, well, that's cheap shit too.
That's $5 stuff.
It's $5 stuff to us. This is made by Hennett Family Vineyards in Pine Level, North Carolina.
So they're both the same company then?
Both the same company, a little bit more there.
I think Sadie wants some.
She ain't getting none today. That's some Southern Wine.
Yeah, yours is still better.
How about that, folks? Well, I do appreciate the endorsement. Now, Tad here, he said he's made this wine a bunch of times and has yet to have a failure. It's all turned out good, and you hadn't had none turned to vinegar.
No vinegar yet.
Good. That's probably because you followed my instructions.
I got it wrote down on a piece of paper. And I go by it every time. That way I don't forget.
Anyway, Tad raises cattle, and I'd like to sit here and talk to him about it a little bit. And I really would appreciate it if you, my subscribers out there and viewers, if you would subscribe to Tad's channel. Tad's a super nice feller. He even offered to help with my dogs while I was in the hospital. But I couldn't call him because my cell phone was here, and all I had on between me and the Lord, my overalls, was a dirty pair of underwear. So I couldn't get a hold of him. But he said I sure would have helped, and I know he would have. But anyway, Tad raises cattle, and I was going to split a beef with him. Then I realized, no, that damn doctor don't want me eating all that red meat. God, I love it. Well, he didn't actually say don't eat it, but fish and chicken don't have as many calories in it. And I hate to say that in front of a beef producer. And but I sure do like a good steak.
Nothing like it.
He's gonna have to start, when he comes to visit, he's gonna have to start bringing a steak. Because I'm sending him home with wine. He needs to bring me a steak. Anyhow, Tad, would you tell the folks, have you got any idea of the difference between a cattle farmer or cattle rancher? I don't know the difference between a farm and a ranch, except size.
I don't know the difference. I mean, I raise cattle and I raise my own hay to feed the cattle in the winter. I don't know what a rancher would be unless it's just on a bigger scale maybe or something. I don't know.
Tell them what the great state of Tennessee said about being politically correct.
They wanted us to tell people that we are a cattle producer beef producer. And I've always just told people I'm a farmer because I raise my own hay, I raise my cattle, and a few chickens running around, but I never understood why they, I guess it's a politically correct thing, I don't know, but.
Well, those of you out there that never lived on a farm, maybe y'all live in the city all your life and you'd like to maybe see what it's really like, make sure you subscribe to Tad's channel. It's Tad Barber. I'll put the name down here on the screen. But go to Tad's channel because he's been putting out a few videos, riding on the tractor and doing a few things and being goofy. But subscribe to his channel, help the man out. How many subscribers you got?
I think I've got 70 right now.
70. Well, I've got enough people watching right now. There's enough of you that have watched this video within 24 hours to put him over 1,000. And YouTube won't give you no money if you ain't got at least 1,000 subscribers. So I really would appreciate it. And of course, he'd appreciate if you'd watch his videos. But he can't get over that edge until he gets 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all could help him out, it'd be awful. It'd be appreciated. Like I say, those of you that's never lived on a working farm, I think you might find what he does pretty interesting. And I've given some ideas of stuff I'd like to see, and hopefully Tad will start putting out some more videos. How many videos you got?
I'm not sure. It ain't many, but I need to get some more out there. Usually I'm just in a hurry and don't want to hold a camera or fool with messing with it. I want to get the job done and move to the next thing, and I need to kind of do some filming on some of it.
There you go. People love to just see stuff, just whatever. And once you start putting out a video, maybe once a week even, they'll like following along and seeing how things are progressing. I've got 14,000 projects all up in the air at one time, and I hope they don't all fall at once. But it just seemed like, you know, once I get started on something, then something else comes up. Or car breaks down, truck breaks down, who knows. But it's it can be a little bit aggravating at times. Well, you done any fishing this year?
I've only been twice, I guess, this year. Spring of the year, I try and always hit. There's a waterfall right there at my place, and it's a good spot to fish in the springtime. And me and a buddy floated the river one time, and we caught some fish. I mean, nothing, no big size or anything, but it was enjoyable.
Now, do you put in upriver from your farm and then just float to your place?
That's what we did this time, but sometimes we'll put in there at the house and we'll float down to the next bridge or somebody else's property that we know and take out.
Cool. If y'all never done that, that's a lot of fun. Is to you've got to have two vehicles usually. Yeah, you do got to have two vehicles. But you'll put your boat in at one spot, and then both of you drive to where you're going to quit, and then one guy leaves his vehicle and hops in and go right back to your boat. Two of you get in the boat, then you float down the creek or river to wherever it is your other truck's parked. It's a lot of fun. It's relaxing. If the water's moving at all, you just float along effortlessly. You don't have to run a trolling motor. You might paddle here or there, but depending on your river, depending on how your water runs. But it's a lot of fun. And you get to see the world from a different perspective. And sometimes you get out there far enough you don't even hear any traffic. That's the part I like.
Me too. There's a lot of wildlife. There's an eagle that lives somewhere right around my place there, and you'll see it every now and then. You'll get to see some beavers, muskrats, ducks. Of course, it's the Duck River.
Well, what's neat is when you're floating along that river, you're quiet. You just float right up to wildlife. That's the neat thing. You don't make any water. Peaceful. That got me talked into going.
We can go.
I think I was telling him, I think October 30th or 31st, from noon until 3 is fall, and then it'll be winter. About the way it's been going, because Lord have mercy, we had a summer this year. But anyway, we just wanted to get on here and say hi to y'all. I wanted to introduce Tad Tees, and he's just hanging out, and we're just enjoying the day. We finally got a day that's not high in humidity, and it's only supposed to get up to 85 degrees. So this is a nice, pleasant break. It's been in the 90s every day for weeks. So hopefully we get some rain one of these days. The yards are drying up. People that mow yards for a living ain't getting to work. Anyhow, I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Say bye, Tad.
Bye, Tad.
So just type in Tad Barber on YouTube. Go here, hit the magnifying glass to search. And that's Tad's channel right there. So click on it. It'll take you to him. And make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell so you get them lines around it. Anyway, I'd really appreciate if you'd support Tad's channel. Thank y'all.